Hey folks, how we doing today? Well, me and Blue's out here, we're going to get in a little bit of a fight this morning. Yeah, I'm going to try to do some weed fighting. I've run through these pumpkins once. Now, there's a lot of weeds in the rows. You can look out through there and see the rows of pumpkins. And there's quite a few pumpkins, and then again, there's not quite a few pumpkins. I mean, that happens. It's been so dry. We've got some up here. This one's volunteer. That one's a row over there. There's a few pumpkins here. I'm going to have to get some spray on them too. I mean, problem is I've got a pre-emergent spray, and you can spray over it just as soon as you plant the pumpkins, and it will control a lot of weeds for several weeks until the pumpkins get up and get established. But to do that, you have to have rain and within a certain amount of time. I think there was 9 days went by after I planted these pumpkins that we didn't get no rain, so I wasn't able to put the pre-emergent down. So we're left with mechanical cultivation, and I go through and spot spray some. I've treated the Johnson grass with clithodium over the top, whatever you want to call it, but we got a lot of this vine right here, and I hit. Somebody said cinnamon vine. I believe it's what the ag agent told me. But that stuff is prolific. It just eats us up down here in our little farm. But you can see the pumpkins here. They look real good. I mean, some of them over through there looking real good. We've had about 1 inch of rain in the last week, and that really helps. A lot of these pumpkins are voluntary pumpkins though, and we don't want them. So I try to go through and chop them out, kill them out, and keep them killed out, because it's just about impossible to get the seeds. These are a little bitty pumpkin. They're about that big, or a gourd actually. And we planted some of these 5 years ago, and we can't get rid of the seed, no matter what we do. They're just so fine and so small. But like I say, we do have a lot of pumpkins up, and plan to have several to sell if everything works out for us. But I'm going to try to run the cultivators through here and at least get the middle rows cleaned back up. I'll try to get you some footage of that. Alright, we got to go between these rows, and no, it's not perfect, I mean, but if I can eliminate a tenth of the weeds, it'd be alright. I about covered that one up. That's not a big deal. Old pumpkin's pretty resilient, to be honest with you. And I'd love to be able to get that close, I guess, all the time, but you really can't. I mean, because you would kill a lot of them, but there's still a lot of inner row weeds in them, I mean, but if I can kill even a portion of the weeds, it'll sure make it easier a little later, and especially in harvest. But anyhow, I thought I'd show you that, and I hope I got some good footage. And let's take a look at that one. I got him out of row. I don't know if he's a good one or a bad one. There ain't one there, so let's see if I can dig a hole here real quick. See what happens to him. They're pretty good. He may not make it though, but right now they look decent. I'm gonna have to get some bug spray on them though, because you see my bug pressure? That's bug seed. And I've sprayed them once already, but I'll come out here tonight and spray them again real good. Give them a fighting chance with the bugs. If it ain't the bugs, it's the deer. If it ain't the deer, it's the rabbits. If it ain't the rabbits, it's the weeds. That's farming. Anyway, y'all have a good one.